Hey everyone, it's Terry with Early Girls Yarn. Happy day 2 of Vlogmas. I didn't mention before and should have, but you can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Early Girls Yarn, EARLEYGIRLS Yarn, and you'll see that below. I'm doing show notes, just trying to make things a little bit easier for everybody and a little more detailed for me, which is always a good thing. I think some of you potentially have heard me talking about Shauna Stitches. She's a fellow YouTuber. I think she's amazing. And she does a series called State of the Stash, which after watching, I know I've watched her for over a year and it probably was longer than that. She's done it 2 years now. This is her 25th month that she just released December 1st. And I'm so inspired. And she's not about like, it's not about, and you'll see if you watch her most recent one, her November, she got like a bunch of advents and got some things. And it's not about like not spending any money or only using your stash, which we all know. Well, you might not know. I think my January New Year's is going to be a craft room tour finally. But you only see this one little corner. It's just this little corner. There's a whole 17-foot wall full of yarn, probably 3 feet high, full of yarn. So I have a yarn store here at my house. Maybe I'll talk more about how that came to be. But it's not like I don't have yarn or I don't love yarn. I've always said buying yarn and knitting are 2 separate hobbies. Firmly believe that, love it all. I dye yarn from time to time and love when people buy my yarn. Like, I think it's awesome. But what I really like about what Shauna's doing is that I think what it will do is give a real good, honest look at how much do I actually knit or produce, or how much actually comes like out as finished projects. In my head, it's a lot. I'm a relatively quick knitter, I would say. Not lightning quick, but you know, I can get some stuff done. But I don't think it's as much as I bring in, if that makes sense. So I just really liked it. It for some reason, after a year, has motivated me to join in the conversation and to be honest about what's coming in. So let me say, December, I already know is going to be a doozy. I placed, the way things work right now with some dyers is you place orders like 2 or 3 months. Sometimes it's an 8-week turnaround. Sometimes it's like a 3-4 month turnaround. So they do these massive drops of pallets, and then you get yarn. That's one way some dyers are doing it. So I've got one of those coming. This is not this box. I have one of those coming later. Another dyer, let's see. Oh yeah, Desert Vista Dye Works, which I love. She's one of the sock knitters that I enjoy, and she's doing a really fun challenge again. She did it this year, and that's a box I'm expecting today as well. So I'm going to record and add that to today's video. But the way she does it, you place your order and then she dyes the yarn as the orders come in. So I placed that order, I want to say a couple months ago, and the box is coming tomorrow. So some of it's things that I've known about, I've planned about. This is one that was a Black Friday sale. So let me open it for you. I did one order, which I never shared. It will not be in these totals. It's actually upstairs because I'm newer to sock knitting. I was not aware of and did not know anything about Fleechy. So this is from Knit Picks, which I have never ordered until, well, I got one the other day and then one today. So this is what this is. And just to give you an idea of what I'm doing, I've got this, it's called My Knitting Notes. I won it, but it's a really great little notebook. I might try to see where it could be ordered and link that, we'll see. Oh, I didn't even notice in the back it's got yarn purchases. But not that many pages. I think I buy more yarn than that. So what I'm going to do, I already did it. In between each sheet is just blank pages. So I'm putting December State of the Stash video, incoming, and projects completed. And I'm just going to record it that way. Here, I know Shauna does everything electronically on spreadsheets. I think that's awesome. I'm just not there yet. So let me share how this came to be. First of all, some of this yarn, a big chunk of it, is mohair. So I did not participate with the Stephen West Go-Go Dynamo knit along. I've done his knit alongs for years, but I haven't finished last year's knit along, with all the drama with the symbol that was on there, it just, I don't know, I just wasn't motivated to finish. I did 3.5 clues on that one, so I need to pull it out and finish it. So this year I'm like, I'm just gonna take a little rest and wait and see. And there was a project, because I love everyone's creativity. So there was a project, the little triangles on this year's shawl, they used a bunch of different mohairs and like had all these different mohairs in the triangle. And it was so beautiful to me that when Knit Picks had 30% off for Black Friday, I went a little crazy and got a bunch of different colors of mohair, because they had like a set of 25 grams for I think $23 plus 30% off that. That is a great price on mohair. So I will count all of these up and get those grams for the mohair section. But that is the plan, to use it for that shawl. I will have leftovers, and I've got a plan for the mohair leftovers too that I've been thinking about for a while and can't wait to see executed. So I'm cool with all of that. I have some mohair downstairs, so if there's some colors that I need, I'm gonna use, well, hang on, I'll be right back. I'll go grab that for you too. Okay, so here's the yarn. I never really shared. This is my yarn I'm going to use for whenever I get to my Go-Go Dynamo shawl. It's Chelsea Luxe, and this was special for like kits. This is Jersey Shores, and this was in a yarn kit that I got from the Modern Skein. I think it was during 2020 when you couldn't really travel. So she had some dyers dye 2 skeins, and they made these cute little kits. And then I had some yarn I dyed for my main color. And then my mohair sections, I mean, look at these skeins. So there's so many neutrals and pops of pink. There is some purple, there is some blue. So I think a lot of what I have picked out is gonna be really great in this. So I'm gonna work on that a little bit later today and kind of kit that up. That's what I do. And then I put it in Ravelry as a kit and I store it away. But what really got me on this site, it was Thanksgiving Day, actually. Was it Thanksgiving? Maybe it was the day. No, I think it was Thanksgiving Day. And I think I placed the order. I think the sale was going on that whole time. But my nieces were talking about how much they loved my socks. So I had them pick out yarn of this Felici. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's 50 grams per skein, and it's 75 merino, 25% nylon, machine wash, tumble dry. And I have had so many friends say that they've used this, they love their socks, and they really do put them in the washer and the dryer. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And they said, nope, seriously, that's what we do. So I bought yarn. I let the girls pick out what they wanted, and I bought yarn. So this is well, I already had yarn that I had purchased. So one of their colorways is upstairs, but this is gonna be for Aubrey. This is for Ellie. And then Caroline's is upstairs. So that's what motivated it. Well, here are the other 2 colors I got too, because I thought, why not? This is gonna be like a fun Valentine's Day one. And this was just another colorway that I hadn't had yet. So I thought, why not? So I'll report back. But I've seen so many of you on YouTube share how much you love this yarn. So I'm here for it too. And it was a great price point. I thought it was going to be really good for kid socks, who I know that they'll love them because I'm making them, but they're not a household that's used to taking care of and hand washing and, you know, really pampering the knits. So I want to make sure it's very durable yarn. And I think this is going to meet the bill. Excuse me. So I will do an official State the Stash video, probably January 1st, 2nd, and there's sometime recording and talking about everything that was brought in December. I'm not going to probably go through each yarn because I am now. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pop up a picture like of all the mohair with the yarn for my project picture for my future project. We'll figure that out later. Here is the Go-Go Dynamo kit that I put together with the mohair I just received. You can find the full details on my Ravelry page. There's going to be more than one package I'm unboxing today. Most of today's Vlogmas is going to be talking about State of the Stash, where I'm at with things, and what my idea on how to take Shauna's idea and make it my own. All right, everybody, thank you so much. And I will see you again later today when another box comes. I know there's at least one more, I think just one more box coming today. All right. Hey everyone, good morning. It is actually Wednesday morning. I am videoing from a little different view, so you can now see some of the wall, and all of that is sock yarn because I have gone a little crazy with sock yarn. And I am sharing the second package that came in yesterday. It came in late yesterday, and with our weather, it gets so dark, the lighting is so bad, I didn't want to share it until now. So here is the Desert Vista Dye Works. I have already included this in my totals. It was 9 skeins. Now, in my defense, I do their yearly knit along contest where you knit 1 pair of socks every month. You post it to their group on Ravelry and also on Instagram. And if I do 100 posts, which I'm there, I'm at 95, I'm going to do a post about this haul. You get an extra skein, I think. And then if you finish the year, so I got 2 30% gift certificates after first quarter and third quarter. I got a free skein of yarn after the second quarter. And there's something if you finish the whole year. So here are the yarns, and I will share Izzy. I'm casting on Izzy's. I don't know if it'll be today, but in the next few days, and she is getting this month's Desert Vista Dye Works. But here's the haul. So this one is Ferris wheel, and I really like, for some reason, this purple orange thing right now is giving me all the feels. This is No Shave November, just like the muted colors. This is Art Basil. Let's see. Carnia Nebula. Bonfire. I mean, these just dark, moody. That blue. You're going to be seeing, I think, a theme of bulldog blue because of Izzy's college. Zurich. And Tarnadella Nebula. I don't know. I'm excited for this one. That was a fun one. And then this is the one she picked to cast on, the Cosmo. All right, so I am going to get today's, well, it's yesterday and today's video out for Vlogmas and about my State of the Stash. And I will see you on Instagram to share the openings, and then we'll do more recaps tomorrow. All right, everyone. Hey, so I almost forgot to share with you who won the giveaway and who guessed the magic knot ball. I recorded it. I placed it on Instagram already on the 1st. The winner has already contacted me, but I wanted to share here too. So here's that recording and how it was picked. And I will talk with you guys tomorrow. I'm still in pajamas, knitting away this morning. But yeah, I'll talk to everybody tomorrow. All right, we are recording how much the yarn ball weighs. 396 grams. Okay, I'm going to go through all of the guesses and we're going to pick a winner. All right, we are recording how much the yarn ball weighs. 396 grams. Okay, I'm going to go through all of the guesses and we're going to pick a winner. Okay, so I jumped into my Instagram and went to the post with the giveaway, pulled up the comments, and just kind of started scrolling through to see who was as close to the 396 grams that I could find. So I just kept scrolling I loved all the different guesses. And then I saw Jen on the block had 400 grams, so I was writing her name down. That's why it paused here for a little bit, because I thought that's pretty close. I did continue to scroll to see if there was anyone else that had gotten closer on Instagram. I did also check off camera to make sure that Jen was following me on Instagram and YouTube, and she sure is. I then went to YouTube, took a minute to upload, so I skipped that part, and I scrolled and looked on here to see if there were any closer answers. And Jen's was the closest. She was the winner. So excited for her. I'm going to be contacting her shortly, and yeah, I will make sure to get all of her information and get that out to her. I actually do know Jen. I met her this April for the first time in Canada at Knit City. So I know she's a Canadian. So I'm going to ask her if she wants me to ship it right now, if she wants me to wait until the Canadian post is up and running. That is completely up to her. And yeah, I'm excited to get this yarn sent off to her. Thank you so much for everyone's participation.